You know, it's really funny. Before I started filming this, the UPS guy, Bullet, was barking so bad. He was like, I'm just gonna throw it over the fence. I'm like, wait, no. I tried to go grab it, but then I was so embarrassed because I accidentally missed it and then it hit me in the face. And now I look really stupid. Hey y'all, it's Michael and it's Vlogtember Day 21. To celebrate the new iOS screen capture recording thingy on the new iOS 11, I'm gonna show you guys some of the apps that I use quite frequently while reading. I thought this would be fun, and since this is a new feature on the new iOS, I thought I would implement it more on my channel just because I do use a lot of apps, various ones, and it do different things. So I thought I would show it to y'all. So let's start recording. That's how I'm gonna sync the picture and make sure it's the same with this one. So in case you're wondering, so this is my my home screen right here. So let's look. I have actually on the bottom right hand corner, these are all apps with like books and stuff. So first off, obviously Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. I have two accounts. One is my Bookstagram that you're looking at right now. The other one is my normal. Oh, I look like I've been logged out. How embarrassing. And now I can't refresh my page. But I do have two accounts. One is my Bookstagram account, the other one is just my normal account. It's used for book stuff because I want to take more pictures of books. And then the other one is just like basically pictures of my elf. But anyways, make sure you follow me on there. This is my folder right here that I use. It's called Books. It's literally like the apps that I use for books. The one on the left hand side, this is Goodreads. Obviously, follow me on Goodreads. I'm still ahead of my Goodreads challenge, but I'm falling behind just because I haven't been reading as much because I've been doing these videos. So yeah, follow me on Goodreads. This is my account. Let me pull this up. Oh my god, why is my Wi-Fi so slow out here? So there's that. Though this one right here is my public library app. They have their own app. I mean, it's just my public library app. Now Overdrive, I don't use Overdrive as much, just because I don't read digitally a lot of books, but it does have some audiobooks. So there's that. And then this one is called RB Digital. This is for audiobooks from my library. They changed it, so there's that. So I need to sign in again because I had to re-sign into everything because of the new update. There's that. Cloud Library is another app that my library uses. It's used for digital books like ebooks and whatnot. So there's that, the other one I use. Now this is the one that I mainly use, and this is called Bookout. Now there's a free version of this and then there's a paid version of this. The Bookout, oh see, as you can tell, I'm showing it to you, but you can see right here. This one right here, I actually, I forgot what page I got on. This is the good thing about, you know what, I won't say the session, but this is the Bookout app, and this is what I use lately to track my reading. And so let's go into it. So these are, well, I need to add the other books I'm currently reading, but these are the main three right now. I actually had to return History of Wolves back to the library. There's a paid version of this and there is a free version of this. I have the paid version just because I've been using it for so long, so I just decided to finally buy it after a while. This part right here is the goals section. You basically have like goals. You can set the hours. My app goal is 45, which is roughly 1 hour and 30 minutes each day. But as you can tell, because I only completed 10, I'm really behind on it just because of Vlogtember. But there's that. The stats. Now this is what I look at a lot. As you can tell, I haven't been reading for the past few days because I've been editing vlogs and yeah, and I've been doing other stuff besides just reading. So as you can tell, my reading went down tremendously. But you can tell right here, like on the 13th, the most I read was 2 hours and 18 minutes and 53 seconds, as you can tell right there. And then it gives you a whole bunch of stats as you are reading. So like how many pages I read so far ever since I downloaded the app, all of these little, like the longest streak I've had was 49 days. So for 49 days, I read straight every single day, which is great. And then like achievements, like little badges that you can do while stuff that you accomplish. Now let me show you how the apps work. So like let's say I'm reading this Julio Cortázar. I'm reading currently right now Blow Up by Julio Cortázar. And so what I would do is I would hit continue reading, and so as you can tell, it's tracking the time. And so I would put my phone down and I would start reading, and then what would happen is I can pause it. You can also like put in quotes if you want. Like you could take a photo of the line really quick, so in case you want to like not type what the quote is, you can just take a picture of it, which is great. Or like thoughts, like you could just type in quickly thoughts on like certain pages and things like that, which is great. It's helpful, but I physically write it down anyways because I just like the act of, I like to physically write it, but that's a really good tip. So you can pause and resume right there. So you can pause and resume, like let's say you can pause it, go get you some coffee or something like that, and then when you hit stop, you can tell the page that it's on. And so what's happening is that you're keeping track of how you're reading. But also what's great about this app, as you can tell right now, I'm on page 207 out of 277. So when I scroll up, you can actually see the stats. So at the pace that I'm reading it, from the previous times I've been reading it, I will finish this book in an hour and 42 minutes. And then it tells you like your last reading sessions, how many times, how long you've been reading on this, your favorite quotes and stuff like that. This is like your infographic. I'll unhide my finished books. So let's see. As you can tell, I have a lot of books right here. So let's look at this book right here. Don't look at the Exit West. If I look at it, if I click on see infographic, you can see I read 231 pages. How long it took me to read, which was 3 hours. How fast I was reading, 73 hours per, roughly around, it doesn't do word count, just do pages. And then how many pages I read in the most in a day, which was like 84. How many minutes I read in a day. That's the app that I mainly use now because it's really helping me keep track of everything. I can do the star rating like I do on Goodreads and whatnot, and it's just great. I really, really like it. This isn't an app that I use for reading, but someone did ask me, and what do I use to listen to for podcasts? I just use the normal regular schmegular podcast app. So as you can tell, if I'm opening it right here, so some of the apps that I'm currently listening to, oh my god. Okay, I'm going to do another video where I talk about more podcasts, but please, I want more people to listen to this podcast because I want it to get as much attention, and that's Dissect. This is an incredible podcast. If you love hip-hop, if you love music, if you love analyzing things, this is a podcast where it only has 2 current seasons right now, but each season dissects and analyzes a album. So the first season is Kendrick Lamar's How to Pimp a Butterfly, and the second season is Kanye West's masterpiece, My Beautiful Dark Fantasy, and it is done so well. I'm on episode 12 of season 1, which is to Pimp a Butterfly. This app is amazing. I love it so much. It analyzes hip hop and like it goes by each verse, each track within each song, and then contextualizes it, like how each verse relates to, like how can a verse relate to within the album, like what story is Kendrick Lamar telling, and what it's so good. I'll talk more deeply about it when I give the other recommendations, but man, amazing. But yeah, I don't have like Audible and stuff like that or like Scrib because I haven't been listening to audiobooks lately or reading digitally, just because I've been listening to so many podcasts and I've been reading a lot of physical books. So I just delete them I'm one of those people, like if I don't use the app like basically every single day, I'll delete it. So yeah, I'm gonna start incorporating this more because there are actually like a lot of apps that I know of myself that are not just like used for books, but like tell different stories and like really fun storytelling. So I thought that would be great, and this little app with the screen recorder makes it so much easier now. So yeah, if you have any apps, any suggestion, it could be free or I'll have to pay for it, I don't mind. Let me know. I would love to look into it, and tell me what other apps do y'all use. Like my I know there's like Hoopla, but my library doesn't use Hoopla. I'm gonna talk to the librarians at the next book club meeting that we have. I want to talk to them. Like there has to be some sort of logistic that goes on with that, because I don't know about it. So yeah, leave me suggestions. Let me know, or any other apps. Until then, I'll see you guys till later. Bye.